Hope all is well. I want to first thank our newest members to the block. Peace and love to you. Welcome, 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 welcome. It's nothing but love here. This is a space I created about 4 years ago. And it was out of survival. I had hit a wall and I had decided to take me and my type 1 daughter to the shelter and rebuild. That process led me here today. Yes, it did, okay? It led me here today. Mentally, emotionally, and physically, I have a new balance that I paid dearly for. There was a question on one of my videos that was shared to spark a conversation, spark maybe actions. It definitely sparked something in me that made me want to know. And I didn't know specifically what I wanted to know. I just knew there was something I was to know. I sat in class just like everyone else. I heard the same history stories just like everyone else. But I could not connect like most. And I'm really gonna take a breath. Dealing with unfortunate events is hard. Doing my genealogy was hard in the beginning. Today I sit here in the knowing I do not have all of the answers. But looking from another view, I don't have all of the questions I used to have either. And for just a little lack of humor, I actually think I have more questions now, but that's fine. That's fine. No biggie. No biggie. We got this. We got this. So there was a question, how do I process this? They were referring to the SS5 document. And I can only answer that question from my own experience. I decided not to touch that document until I had more information, and I'm glad I did in my situation. It was the right thing to do. How do you process something that was done to you? Done to you indirectly, but very impactful. I can't even say indirectly. We all had our identities diluted. That's a fact. The reason why is a solid fact as well. Now, distinctively, individually, who we are, there's an answer to that question. And the process that you must go through to remember, as Nubia teaches us, remember, not even just remembering in thought, but literally remembering. When I say that word, I see a puzzle completed. No pieces missing, no pieces over there, no pieces under the couch over there. Like, when I hear the word remember, I don't visualize the recall of memory, because I don't think that's what we can even do. I see remembering as putting back the family, the members of the society with one like mind. Oh, that sounds so good. I think that sounds so good. One like mind. Now that's a nation. Okay. Challenge accepted. I accepted the challenge to remember with what is left. Now, how do I process the process? Because the process is a process. If you let your emotions drive, and I'm talking to myself, I have to still tell myself this. If you let your emotions drive, you're going to crash. You're going to be distracted. You're not going to keep gas in the car. You're not going to be paying attention. Emotions can't be utilized. Perception, deliberate seeking of perceptions, not opinionated perceptions, but true, factual, historical perceptions. Context is important. Taking your time to understand what was done. What were the laws? What were the neighbors? How were the neighbors responding to what was going on? Were they down or were they riding against what was going on? What were the laws coming out? What was the climate of the government towards your relatives in that moment? Now, when you look at it from the correct context, when you look at this journey that we're on to remember and remember selves in our families, in our communities, in our society, you have to have emotional balance and emotional intelligence. You can find it from meditation. There are books, tons of books. I love the Emotional Intelligence Bible. It's a book. I think it's like 7 books in one. The audiobook is like 13 hours. I've listened to it 5 times because I'm really serious about not leaving this plane the way they all had to. Not leaving my child and my loved ones here in the unknowing of themselves. It is a beautiful process to rebuild on this journey in a positive light. There is enough negativity in the stories of the adversity that our relatives had to have just to get by for us to even be alive today. And sometimes that makes me sad because there's so many family members that I had that didn't even live to see 21 shot down in the streets. They never got a chance to remember who they were and start the process of rebuilding. I am so happy that I am a part of the Nubia family. Narrative is a beautiful foundation, since like we're starting in mid-air, falling fast and hard, and you have to catch yourself if you're gonna get on this journey. And I don't know what anyone else's journey is going to look like, because my journey doesn't even match my family members. We all have an individual story that is connected. Processing unfortunate events can be done, and they can be done healthily. It can be done because it has to be done. But you need a strong mind, you need balance, you need a positive outlook. Just remember, had they not endured, we wouldn't be here today. I'm sitting here, the daughter of a World War II soldier, the daughter of someone that was, I hate to say it, too brown to keep on the reservation. The process is a process, but that's not where you stay stuck. Facts over feelings. The fact is, we have work to do to rebuild. And it starts with honoring our ancestors and our true story. What you think? Don't you think we need to start rebuilding? Once you find appreciation for your story, you find appreciation for your relatives. When you find appreciation for your relatives, you have appreciation for your neighbors. When you have appreciation for your neighbors, you build a beautiful society and community. I've never been a part of one of those. I would love to see that. I hope you're having a beautiful afternoon. I am going to be back working on some hollow roots, some DNA. We're going to break down these results, and we're going to build. I want to say peace and love. I really hope you have a wonderful day. Please be safe and aware. Be safe and aware. It is a mess out here. Be mindful, spread some love. Look out for your neighbor. Be safe, aware. I love you.